As the mumps continue to spread, Ohio State starts a new initiative to deal with the outbreak.
And OSU branches off campus with a new global gateway in Brazil and research sent to space.
All that and more coming up right now. I'm Alexandria Chapin.
And I'm Alice Bacani. You're watching Buckeye News Now.
As the mumps outbreak continues to grow, Ohio State launched the university's MMR vaccine initiative to encourage students, faculty, and staff to get the vaccine. But it is not a condition of enrollment or employment. Interim President Aludo formed the mumps executive advisory team the first week of April to help guide the response to the mumps outbreak. There are now more than 260 confirmed cases of mumps in Ohio.
Really, the only intervention is vaccination at this point in time. There's not any specific medication to treat the mumps because it is a viral illness. So at this point, we would just like to have everybody get caught up on their vaccines, which is 2 doses of the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine, regardless of age.
In a meeting with the Lantern media staff, Executive Vice President and Provost Joseph Steinmetz said he was most concerned that students would fall behind due to the mumps.
But particularly from my perspective, I sent a note out to faculty because I was concerned fairly early on in the outbreak that faculty understand that this is not just the normal flu. This can be a very debilitating time.
An armed robbery occurred last week on West 18th Avenue between McPherson and Smith Labs. According to the OSU police report, a female student was approached by 3 males. One pointed a gun at her while the other covered her mouth and patted her down to try and find anything of value. The attempted robbery was interrupted and the 3 suspects ran northbound away from campus.
An OSU surgeon got to see his research sent to space. Dr. Peter Lee, a cardiothoracic surgeon at the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, is researching the effects of space travel on the heart. Lee sent about 200 fruit flies that will be exposed to the effects of microgravity and space radiation for 30 days while docked at the International Space Station. When the flies return to Earth, Lee will examine their hearts to see what happens to astronauts.
So we're interested in the effects of microgravity or spaceflight on the heart and the cardiovascular system. We know that astronauts who spend longer periods of time in space do have some changes to their heart and the cardiovascular system that can be detrimental in the long run. And especially in the future, we may have less than healthy people going into space with the advent of space tourism. So for many reasons, we want to know more about what happens to the heart.
With global gateways around the world, Ohio State is now reaching down to South America. A faculty advisory committee is working to arrange the opening of a gateway office in Sao Paulo, Brazil in 2014. The Brazil Gateway will help Ohio State explore partnership with universities in Brazil through its Academic Partnership Program. The program is designed to increase collaboration on a global level, connect students and faculty with researchers in Brazil, and further facilitate global advancements on the world's most pressing issues.
Original works from Pablo Picasso, as well as other artists, are on their way to campus. Beginning September 21st to December 31st, the Wexner Center is set to celebrate its 25th anniversary. The Transfigurations, modern masters from the Wexner family collection. The display will include original masterworks from Pablo Picasso and more.
This is the first time ever this particular setup of works from the Wexner family collection has ever been shown publicly. So students in the community at large will have a really once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see works by artists like Picasso, Giacometti, Dubuffet, among others, that have rarely been seen in public.
We are now joined in studio by our Buckeye TV meteorologist, Mackenzie Bart. She'll be bringing us her last weather forecast of the semester.
Mackenzie, what can we expect as we get into summer?
Thanks, Alex. As we end off our spring semester and head more into summer, we are going to see some of those summer-like temperatures, especially today on Friday. Starting off the morning, though, the possibility of some scattered showers, temperature around 66 degrees. But as we head into the afternoon, we're going to see a warm-up. Temperatures around 73 under mostly sunny skies. Winds from the west 12 to 15 miles an hour, so it will be breezy. As we head into nightfall, under mostly cloudy skies, a temperature of 64 degrees. As we look at our national radar, we are clear here in Ohio, but as we head on throughout the day, we are looking at the possibility of some showers, especially in the morning hours of Friday, but that should clear out for our weekend ahead. Looking at our surface map, we can see this low pressure system. This warm front has moved through our area, and this cold front right behind it is bringing on that area of precipitation. Friday night, we're looking at a low of 47 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Winds from the southwest 9 to 11 miles an hour. And then for Saturday, a high of 61 under mostly sunny skies. Winds from the northwest 9 to 13 miles an hour. As we look ahead into our summer forecast to see what summer is going to be like, as you see from this map here in Ohio, we're going to expect a much colder summer than normal. But as you take a look off into the west, some parts of California and out west is looking at a much warmer. So it kind of depends what your summer plans are on the part of the country looking at the temperatures for summer. Now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. Saturday, a low of 40 degrees. Sunday, high of 55, low of 40 under mostly sunny skies. Monday, starting back classes and finals, looking at a high of 57, low of 40, and a 40% chance of rain showers for Monday. And then Tuesday, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, a high of 61, low of 47. To cool down some by Wednesday, another chance of some showers and a low of 49. I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart, and that's your Buckeye News Now weather update. Back to you guys in the studio.
When we return, we're joined by our sports director, Franz Ross.
He has more on our exclusive interview with Indians player Nick Swisher.
Stay with us. We're now joined by our sports director, Franz Ross.
Thanks for joining us, Franz.
Thanks for having me, Alex. Former Buckeye Nick Swisher has been busy on the base pads this season for the Indians, but he had a few minutes for Buckeye TV when he sat down with our assistant sports director, Hayden Grove, to discuss his time in the Scarlet and Gray and also his progress with Cleveland.
And another thing that you've kind of brought to Cleveland is the Bro-Hio thing. And people in Columbus may not know about the Bro-Hio. Can you explain a little bit?
Well, we're just trying to brand it a little bit. Obviously, in my speaking, I say bro a lot. I don't know where it came from. But I mean, either way, it kind of started off being, a Brome run, and then the next thing you know, it just kind of branched off into Bro-Hio, which is great because it's something that fans can wrap their arms around, man. And it's not necessarily a Cleveland thing here. I mean, It's a whole state thing, man. We want people to get excited about what we're doing up here and what we're trying to accomplish. Ohio it's a winning tradition, man, just in general. So we want to do our part to continue to raise the bar.
Now, last year about this time, you welcomed a little girl into the world, and I'm sure that was an amazing experience. But I was wondering, how you and how your wife and Emmy have connected to Ohio State. Have they connected at all?
Everything that Ohio State has done from literally, 4 or 5 years ago on has been just the greatest thing. I feel like I've been brought back into the university in a way, and just to be able to be that guy, I mean, it's so much fun. It's so amazing. And I think for us, the red carpet that they've rolled out every time that we've shown up, my wife didn't go to Ohio State, but she's definitely an honorary Buckeye. My daughter was born in the state of Ohio, so, we'll see what she wants to do in the future. But I just think in general, I've been so blessed, man. It's such an amazing game. And for me to be able to do the things that I've done, I mean, call it luck, whatever you want, man, but I've had a blast doing it.
Just when you thought that 3 games was enough for the football team, they've added another. On September 27th, Ohio State will host Urban Meyer's alma mater and the Cincinnati Bearcats at 6 p.m., which will be broadcasted on BTN. Athletic Director Gene Smith spoke with Buckeye TV a few weeks back on Ohio State's increased presence of night games.
This summer we're putting lights in the stadium, and this year I would anticipate we'll probably have more night games at home than we historically have had.
In some other football news, Ohio State has landed Alabama offensive lineman Chad Lindsey, who will play his final season of eligibility in Columbus. Lindsey has already graduated and is looking to complete his master's degree at Ohio State. That's all we have for you this week on Buckeye News Now.
This completes Alice and I's last episode of Buckeye News Now on our last appearance on Buckeye TV.
We've both enjoyed our time here, and we just want to thank everyone for their hard work this semester.
Be sure to tune into Buckeye TV next semester for all your campus news.
Have a great summer, and congratulations to all the graduating seniors.
Thanks for watching.